You have a dozen brilliant ideas that could improve your life. You dream about them, you talk about them, and then you put them off until tomorrow. And while you bounce from wanting to be an entrepreneur, to a programmer, to an artist, your time is quietly falling away. We are going to stop that cycle right now. By the end of this video, you will have a customized 90-day action roadmap that forces you to pick exactly one path and start moving. But this requires your physical participation. Pause the video right now, stand up, and go get a blank piece of paper and a pen. I'll wait. Watching another motivational video on autopilot won't change your trajectory. Physically writing down your commitment is the only way to break the habit of endless planning. There is a story about a smart, ambitious teenager who watched his friends succeed while he stayed stuck. He asked a wealthy businessman for help. The businessman put a 60-minute hourglass on his desk and offered his full support if the boy could write down exactly one career goal before the sand ran out. The boy spent the entire hour daydreaming about the perfect choice, and he failed. He fell victim to analysis paralysis. That is the psychological trap where you constantly evaluate your options, trying to optimize for the perfect outcome, without ever actually committing to one. The businessman explained that each grain of falling sand is unrecoverable time. While you spend your days just thinking and comparing options, the people around you are picking a direction and gaining real-world experience. A person walking down the wrong path is still moving. They are learning what works and what doesn't. Standing completely still, waiting for the perfect moment, wastes your time entirely. Step 1. Look at the paper you grabbed. At the very top, write down my one goal.
Do not let yourself get caught in the trap of finding the flawless answer. This doesn't have to be your ultimate life's passion. It just needs to be a worthwhile pursuit you are willing to explore for 1 year. Look at this timer. You have 60 seconds. Pick one single career, project, or life goal and write it down. If you need to, pause the video. Pick one path right now. Good. By locking in that one target, you immediately cut through the noise. You no longer have to spend mental energy weighing competing alternatives against each other. Now, directly underneath that goal, write step 1. Your instinct will be to write down a massive, complex project, like build a custom website or write a business plan. Do not do this. Large tasks immediately trigger procrastination. Instead, you need a micro start. This is an extremely specific action that takes less than 5 minutes to complete. It could be sending one email, buying a domain name, or reading one chapter. Write down your 5-minute task. Dreaming about an eventual outcome keeps you passive. Executing a task right now pulls you into reality. This microscopic action breaks the psychological barrier. It proves to you that you can do something today, generating the physical momentum you need to continue tomorrow. Draw a 90-square tracking grid. Every single day for 3 months, execute one small action and mark off a day. The unbreakable rule. You are forbidden from changing directions, pursuing new ideas, or switching goals for the entire 90 days. The physical act of checking off a box daily trains your brain. It shifts your dopamine reward mechanism away from the fantasy of success and attaches it to the daily execution of the process itself. Around day 12, your initial motivation will naturally start to fade. When that happens, your visual record of unbroken progress provides the psychological accountability you need to push through the resistance. A decent idea executed for 90 straight days will always outperform a brilliant idea that you abandon on day 2. Consistency wins out over brief bursts of intensity. Look down at your paper. You now possess a clearly defined target, a tiny action step to start with, and a locked 90-day tracking system. The people who eventually succeed aren't the ones who map out a flawless strategy on day 1. They are simply the ones who pick a direction and stick to it, adjusting as they go. Take a moment to make your commitment public. Type your one goal into the comment section below and state that you are locked in for the next 90 days. Your life's hourglass is already flowing. You cannot pause the sand, and you have run out of time for waiting before executing step 1. You do not build your future by planning to start tomorrow. You build it entirely through the small, tangible steps you take right now. Go execute step 1.